Hello everyone, we're going live now because we have absolutely nothing to talk about, but we're all here already, so we're going to bother everyone else with what we don't have anything to talk about. As you can see, we are currently being shared with the stuff from Steam by Real Raven because I think this is going to be our topic. Nobody cares about VidCon. It's been done to death. We're not going to bitch and moan about Anita Sarkeesian being a royal bitch once again because no one is surprised. So let's talk about something fun.
Right.
Yay!
Well, now I might hold up. I might have to bitch a little bit because I sound like I got the Wicked Witch of the West in my pants. It's so hot out here. I can hear my nadsticles yelling, "I'm melting, melting."
You're in Arizona because they probably are.
She always was melting. So why did you suggest this game, Modwayne? Not Modwayne, sorry, Magnus. You were the one who said to get Darksiders.
Well, yeah, because it's a fucking cool game.
What is it? I don't get it.
Well, it's sort of a hack and slash. Well, it's sort of a hack and slash, but it's also like you get to explore around the world post-apocalypse and kill demons and things. It's kind of fun.
Looks great. And it's $5.99. We should get percentage points for any game that's sold tonight, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should have said that before we went in there then.
Oh wait, no, Darksiders 2 is the one that's $5.99. The first one's like $3.99.
Okay, do you want me to have a look at that quickly when we're talking about it? Have you already played it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I played both of them, and I was excited to see that Darksiders 3 was announced.
All right, cool. Yeah, it looks nice. There's no videos.
I'll be right back, guys.
It look nice.
Oh, there's no videos for the first one?
No, nothing. When did this come out? 2010. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks like it has aged well. Like from the... Okay, that's cool. Now...
Yeah, the second one wasn't a whole heck of a lot different from the first one.
Okay. How do I get to my wish list? Let me see. I have to go backwards, don't I? Fuck's sake. Ooh, that looks nice. Oh, that's the Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition. Yeah, I don't know, like hack and slash, not for me. I haven't really tried it much, but it just sounds like a regular click fest. Not good for the rest.
No, it's a decent game. The fun thing about it is apparently they're going to make 4 of them because they announced part 3, and it centers around the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. But in their universe, it's the 4 horsemen are war, death, fury, and strife.
All right.
That guy kind of looks like Soul Reaper.
Yeah.
My camera's off. Okay. Switch off my camera. Soul Reaper. Okay, I don't know if that's on special offer.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Soul Reaver 2 I know is on Steam, and it's pretty cheap to start with.
So here's another one you suggested, and that's Onicha. What was it? Wanshi.
Onechan Bar.
Yeah, it looks nice. Also hack and slash.
Yeah, it's pretty. Well, the fact that they have nudity in there is what the stuff is warning you about in it. That's the kind of part that caught my attention.
It looks nice.
Oh, a game with anime girls and nudity. I can't pass that up.
Nudity.
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 Is that like no diggity? No diggity. Boom, 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 boom. No diggity.
You gotta bag it up. Like the way you
looks
work
great.
it.
Fuck me, it looks great. It looks.
Well, now
did you see that penny shot there?
Well, see, the worst part about it is you guys didn't even catch that as a reference.
Nudity.
No diggity.
Yeah, nudity. That's what was his name? Radar on MASH used to say instead of nudity, he'd say nudity.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Hi guys.
Ooh, looks nice.
What's going on?
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
So that's the Oni-chan, and I looked, I searched for that and I got like I think about 40 different
I think you
DLCs
need to
for it.
relog because when you talk, I'm sorry, Funny Bunny. I think you need to relog because when you talk, it goes really fast.
Okay.
Oh, and then I found this yesterday when I was looking at games with Lana. I thought that was amazing. It's called Penny Party.
Annie party. Yeah, you were showing that to us.
Yeah, I know.
That was
but that was
kind of
offline.
that was kind
This is,
that was kind of creepy. Well, that was kind of creepy until the bearing panties showed up.
the very panties.
They will. It's amazing though. I mean, it's all fantasy. You know, you only see the pennies. You don't see the whoever wears them pennies. It's just pennies. It's just. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Who
that's
buys this
true.
shit? Like.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm going to check if it's working now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Funny bunny. Honey.
I have to say though, you asked the question,
there's Barry.
who buys that game? It's made in Japan, so what do you expect?
Japanese. Filthy
Exactly.
weirdos. Why cannot we fucking wind? How does this work? I don't know. Anyway, that's Penny Party. So, not my recommendation, but
Well, I got Stronghold 3. I'll look that one up. That's pretty cool to be honest.
sure. Stronghold.
Legacy of Kain, both of them are €1 and 40 cents.
There's a gold pack.
Oh, you
Is
can
that it?
check that one too. No, that's not the one I got, but yeah, that's the one, more or less. Anyway,
Yeah, but I don't know if Stronghold Collection. Let's have a look at that. That should give us the Stronghold 3 in the. No, it doesn't. Fuck's sake! Oh yeah, it's. Why am I not surprised? It's medieval, right? Okay, search again.
Yes.
It's like Thief.
Something in that
Stronghold
neighborhood.
3.
but
There's
Yeah.
gold. Okay, it's only $2.79.
yeah, it's
Doesn't
not
include
much.
the main game. Wow.
But it is the
Yeah.
main game. But it's a very old game.
it's
so
2012. It's not that old.
It's ancient.
I've seen older.
You know what's ancient? You want to know what's really ancient? Doom.
Tomb
Me?
Raider 1.
Doom. First Doom.
Oh,
Or
Dune, yeah.
Wolfenstein, as you say.
The original Wolfenstein, yeah. First Doom.
Actually, you guys need to pressure Skeptic Llama into doing it. I told him last night on our little random shitlord stream he needs to change his name to Floofenstein 3D.
Plague
So
and
yeah,
Pestilence. I don't know. I'm not sold on this. It's like a. It's
yeah. This video is bullshit.
like isometric.
The whole cool thing is it is top down. It's not isometric. It's top down.
All right.
It's a real-time strategy game where you can build. Well, it's basically like all those RTSs. You have to build this, build that, but you can design your own castle.
All
I
right.
played Stronghold 2 once.
Oh, I played one. I played Stronghold 1.
Oh, look at that.
One was
Reminds me of-
brilliant. This is the same thing but better.
That kind of reminds me of Black and White. You know that one?
Yeah,
Yeah, it does. Yes, exactly.
yeah. This is better though. I'm not sure
Yeah?
if 3 is better, but Stronghold 1 was absolutely marvelous. And then you had Stronghold the Crusades, which was also great.
It never worked with me. I couldn't install it because I was pirating it.
Yeah. No,
I'm
great.
poor. I can't afford shit, mate. So I
That's
played it for about
it's your
30
chance
days.
to legalize it, Carlos. It's €2.79.
No. I did. I played the games like the demos. You have 15 to 30 days, which you can play. Then I deleted. So that's how I did it.
Yeah.
I have morals, even though I did pirate it. I made it like a demo. You see what I mean?
Hold on, you're a Portuguese.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a contradiction there? I have morals. Oh no, that was the
What?
sorry. That was the Romanians.
I am triggered. I'm gonna do a. No, I'm not gonna mention that. 'Cause, no, I am triggered. I'm absolutely livid.
Oh look at the reviews for that. Mostly negative.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why, but I don't give a fuck. The thing
Well,
is,
not all medieval, like history facts or something. I don't know.
no, not really.
Whereas-
In all fairness, if you look at the original, so Stronghold 1 is better than Stronghold 3, I think, because Stronghold 3 comes with pretty well. There are two campaigns basically, and both of them are pretty fucked up in a way. It would be cooler if you could just free play against the computer. And there is
one.
Sorry, go ahead. No, there is that you can play against other people, which is bullshit because nobody does.
Right.
Go on.
Oh my god, this looks stunning.
Oh wow,
It's half price.
Dishonored 2 is half price now.
I have the first
Stronghold 2,
Oh my god.
2016, so it's pretty recent.
Dishonored.
I think I'm gonna
was a pretty cool game.
get that because it looks fucking great.
I have the first one. You can buy the first one for like $3.
Well, so you could try it out.
Dude, this
How
is
do I
such
get
a
rid of this
great
shit? Alright, there. Bethesda, yeah, Bethesda. That's another argument for it. It reminds me of the whole setting. Reminds me of BioShock Infinite. It's nice.
Well, it takes place in like the 1800s-ish, or
But it's kind of
something
steampunk
like that.
elements, isn't it?
yeah,
There's a
steampunk.
robot. Yeah. I
I hope
fucking
I
like
haven't
it.
frightened anyone in the chat because I was showing my face, but I don't care.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, look at her.
Yeah.
Fuck me, that looks so good. It's at 4K. It's
My
fucking
computer
4K.
could not run that.
Well, you can run it in like HD or
Mine can't.
1024.
I have a-
Still
I have
can't.
one of them
I'm struggling with Farmville for fuck's sake.
Well, if you killed off all the bloatware on your computer, you'd be fine. Problem is,
It's
I've been looking for somebody to
clean.
tell me which ones I could kill.
But
I don't
you
have
can run
bloatware.
like side scrollers or shit like that.
Oh,
yeah, it's
hold up, Carlos! Every computer has bloatware. That's the life universe and everything right there.
No,
Especially when you buy it.
I know. This came the computer that I have. I built it myself. I installed Windows 7 myself without
Whoa.
extras. I know.
And yet you can barely run Farmville.
It's a bloody. It's a. What is it? It's a.
You need more RAM, mate.
No,
That's all.
I need. It's a the graphics card is a ATI 32 something.
Okay. HD something.
Right. HD 38, 32 or 3800. I can't remember. It's fucking 7 years old.
Now, look at this shot, guys. I mean, I don't know. Have we got any measures
That
here?
is fucking awesome.
That looks like it's filmed. It doesn't look like it's.
It's
part of
because
the
it
game
is
engine.
filmed.
It's
says
just filmed,
live
isn't it?
action.
Exactly.
It says live action in big bold letters, dumbass.
And that doesn't mean it's live action from the game. It's actually live action. Is it?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
So what? They're gonna come out with a movie.
All right. I'm a dumbass.
I have an AMD 3 gigahertz processor.
I thought they really took care to, show all the
Right.
pimples.
So
Well, this isn't anyway.
Okay. I'm starting to feel like I almost need to bust Texas's balls over the fact that I just looked over and saw a breathalyzer that you can buy in fucking Walmart. What the fuck?
So you can always know how drunk you are exactly.
Okay. Show of hands.
Okay, drunk.
It's like, oh crap, I'm not quite drunk enough. I need to pop another beer.
Okay, show of
you-
hands. Witcher. Yes. Which one is it? Phantom Menace. Yes or no?
What?
What?
Witcher. This one. MGSV. Oh, that wasn't Witcher. That was I clicked the wrong thing, but that's as well. MGSV. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid.
Never
V.
played it.
Get it or get it not? I was told it's really good, but I don't know.
Nah, I
Nobody has played it.
don't play games. God damn it.
You're on the wrong stream, mate.
Well, I don't play games
But-
because I don't.
Yeah, you
want
don't
to
have a
play
graphic
games.
card. You said it.
No, I do. I have some games that just don't have time. That's my problem. Time.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
time. Yeah, that's the
you-
problem.
Are you
We all
seeing
have that.
this?
Yeah.
Alcohol detecting.
This character, right?
Is that
Oh
USB?
shit, she's gone.
Where do you plug it in?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
when I having it, let me see if I can do it. I'm really good. I can actually do a South African accent when I'm drunk enough. Let's see. Where do you
I'm gonna have to
plug
take a
that in?
picture of it.
That silly thing. Where do you plug that in?
God damn it.
There.
You plug
I
it
can
in.
take a picture of it. I'm sad.
No,
What's her name?
I can't. I can't do it. I apologize to people in the chat.
Metal Gear Solid.
I am being a dick.
We're used to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking forgot. Quiet. That's her name. Quiet. That she was on Anita's radar for being scantily clad.
No, you don't
Yeah,
say.
but the thing is, the character, she actually is a flower and she breathes through her skin. So if she covers up completely, she'll basically suffocate. So that was an interesting little tidbit there. So yeah, I'd like to get that, but I don't know. I probably don't have time to play it. One of them ones. Oh, it's got a horn.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll be back, guys. My signal sucks
None
right
of
here
you
where
guys
I'm
have
at.
played anything. That's
Alright, dude.
terrible.
All right.
I did that. Crisis. How about that?
Ooh, I
Sure,
love
there must be
Crisis.
somebody who
Not
has
too
played.
bad. Not my cup of tea though, but I heard it's pretty good.
Crisis
Yeah.
Warhead.
Is it not like? Is it not like a bit like Far Cry or something?
It's just a shooter.
Yeah. Well, it's not. It's more than just a shooter.
Yeah,
Crisis 1 was better in my humble opinion.
I think I played Crisis, Crisis Warhead, and Crisis 2.
I haven't played it, so I don't know. Crisis 2 Maximum Edition, whatever that means. Okay, I might pass on that one then. What else have I on my wish list?
I like it.
Well, did Magnus go?
Yeah, you had to go.
Yeah. See, I can't load it up until Gothic. Oh no, that's shit. Section
Gothic 3.
2.
It's
Wait.
it's not that bad. It's an RPG with a little twist. It brings a little bit of steampunk in it. It brings, or at least in one of the Gothic ones it did. I haven't played Gothic 3 to be honest, but Gothic 2 was pretty cool.
All right. An RPG. I don't know if I'm sold because RPGs. It always sounds like complication to me. I like something simple, first person, whatever, Yeah, I don't like super complicated leveling up mechanics. Shit.
Well,
Borderlands was my ideal game of all times. Or Borderlands 2, rather. It's just amazing. I'm just waiting for number 3 to come out.
My favorite game, the game which I absolutely miss the most, was a Commodore 64 game. It was called Battle Isle. It was a turn-based game, and I fucking love that game.
Battle Isle. Let's see, maybe you're lucky.
No, it won't be there.
Maybe
I
it's
have
re-released.
I have a game
Fuck, I can't type.
that's on sale, but I don't know if y'all will like it.
Can't fucking type. What is it?
It's called
Okay.
LA Noire.
that's an old game though.
What?
Oh, it's like from 2011. It ain't even
LA
old.
Noir.
LA.
LA as in Los
LA,
Angeles, and Noir
Fuck
as in
it.
black.
Yeah, okay.
Los Angeles.
Ah, and it's on.
LA
It's not
Noire,
even on.
yeah.
It's not even on sale, but it looks good.
Eh,
Nudity, sexual themes. Get it.
Woo!
Blood and gore.
yeah,
That's
don't
not
because
too
you
rough.
piss off Sarkeesian.
I don't give a shit.
Well, that's the
If I
complete
turn this
edition.
up, can you hear the sound, guys?
Fire.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
The fires are only beginning.
I mean,
For the life of me, I
it's
can't
like
remember
you
a goddamn
play a
thing.
detective and you interrogate people. I mean,
You're gonna need
for
to
some
do better
people
if
it's
you
kind
don't
of
want to
slow,
spend for this.
but it's pretty cool. I like it.
It looks nice, and that's a remastered edition. So, like, that reminds me of Mafia. Maybe not quite as detailed, but yeah.
Killing. Sorry, go ahead.
Plus, if you piss off Sarkeesian while playing it, it's only a bonus.
Yeah, exactly.
hell yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, this one's a nice shot. I like it.
You can also look for Killing Floor. Killing Floor 2 is on
Okay.
sale.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that one's badass.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
It's
find
a co-op shooter. I think
is
it's
it?
third
How long is
person.
this? How long is this sale going on?
Till the 5th of,
5th of
July.
July. So, you better
Oh.
decide. A Killing
I
Floor or
might,
Killing Floor 2, Modwin?
I
Killing Floor
might
2.
clean up my credit card negativity, make it 0. Yeah, I have to just pay off €475. It's not much.
Oh,
No,
shit,
I made
okay.
sure my
You're not
credit
in the
card
market
is
then.
at max. My credit card, I can use
And
all
then
of it.
I can display them. Yeah, I have Steam. By the way, buy them and put them in
Well,
storage.
the first thing you should buy is a bloody PC, not a laptop.
True that.
Or, rather don't buy the PC, just buy a kit and build it. Much better.
Yeah, that's not that's not recommended for everyone because not everyone knows how to build a computer, and they'll likely put the RAM where the graphics card's supposed to go, and then they'll fuck everything up.
The RAM, I don't know. Is that even possible?
No.
Trust me,
I
I
don't
have
think it's
seen
possible.
it all.
Modwan says no because he has tried.
No, actually, I worked in a shop where we build computers. I built my first computers. I think up till my first dual core, I all built myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stopped doing it
built quad
because
cores
I'm
as well.
lazy.
Yeah,
No.
you know how to build computers, but you'll be surprised. Not everyone knows how to.
True that.
This is echoing.
Hey, Ren.
Oh, that looks nice.
Hello, what are we talking about? Are we
Hi,
talking
Ren.
Steam
about
sale.
video?
Hello, Rin.
Steam sale.
Games.
Steam sale. Games that's
Right.
on sale.
What about this one? Talos Principle. That looks kind of interesting.
Caller's Principle.
Yeah, it's kind of a puzzle shit game. Whatever.
I have no idea. I haven't looked into it.
Let me put on the sound for a second.
Will you
Taylor's
love us for having created you?
Looks nice.
Will the world
looks
you
pretty
build
nice.
be like ours? Or so different that today we cannot even
Oh, did anybody
imagine?
play the what was it called? The something parable?
The Stanley
shit.
Is
Parable.
there anything
Yeah,
that we
Stanley, yeah.
associate more closely with
Did you guys
Yeah.
play that?
than curiosity?
How did you like that?
Our mythologies are
turn
full
Pretty
this
cool.
off again.
Like it's like one of them puzzle games. Like you have to
Yeah.
figure certain stuff out.
Yeah. Well, I played Antichamber, and fuck, it's frustrating. It's great, but it's so hard. It gets so difficult after a while. You just don't get it, Portals was easy, but Antichamber is kind of Jesus. Just talk about lateral thinking. This looks kind of in the middle. Yeah, it looks interesting.
Hey, check out Payday 2.
Which? Payday.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Payday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Payday. Tell me
Payday
something
2.
about it. The
Well,
heist.
Payday is like a bank robber game.
Yeah, but what is it? Is it
Well, it's a
FPS
bank
or
robber game. It's one of them FPS games.
FPS? All right, I like FPS. Can't go wrong with FPS.
Or
And it's just like, well, you can do some missions, you can do stealthily, then you have to watch out for guards and cameras and stuff, which is really, really annoying, but so rewarding eventually. And yeah, I've been hooked on it for the last 2-3 weeks.
Am I actually broadcasting the sound of this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just don't know where. It's one of
It was-
those. It's,
You could
Anyway.
get the base game for free not too long ago, and because I'm usually hosting,
that looks great.
I also bought all the DLCs.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, Futter.
I went and got beer,
Look at this.
and for
Yeah.
buying a 2-4, I got a set of Budweiser Bluetooth headphones.
Woo!
Winning. Okay, that looks nice.
Winning.
Payday. Okay. Winning. No,
you should
the
look
one game I would
Wolfenstein.
like to get, but it's not on the sale. Is the what the fuck? It's already in my. I think it's already in my card. Where's my fucking card? How do I get the fucking card in this large mode? Yeah. Where's the fucking card? Oh, there. No, that's not a card. See, I switched it to large mode for you guys. It's the one where there's 100 people on the island. What is it? And you have to survive basically.
What kind of game?
Come on. It's 100 people on an island. PewDiePie showed it the other day. You get dropped on an island, and then you have to shoot everybody. And out of 100, one survives. But there's an interesting. What the fuck is it called? I know I have it in my. How do I get off this full screen mode?
Isn't that the one next to a time? You have some above. You have a time. And then you have one, and then you have so arrow pointing down. Is that not the card?
I don't know.
Next to it, next to it. You were there for a moment.
All right. Let me go back to store. Okay. Yeah, there.
Yeah.
There's only one thing in it. No, that's downloads. No, that's not downloads. That's not it. I have 3 things in my card, but it's this big mode. It's weird. You don't have. I think I'm not logged in or some shit on
Ark
this.
Survival Evolved.
Let me just get to the normal. Let's go exit bits. Just go to the normal thing. Now, card. So the one that I was talking about was. It's not even on there. It's in my wish list.
Dude, you were even. I just saw you had Ark Survival Evolved, right? And I've played like 2,671 hours on that shit.
No.
Before I got
joking.
No, I'm serious. I used to run my own server with that as well.
Wow.
And we'd reset it every 2 months or something because we all got bored. Like, hey, let's start all over again.
I don't know. Ah, there it is. This is what I meant. Battlegrounds. Now let me go back to
PlayerUnknown's.
This retarded thing. How do I get back to this now? To this big picture thing.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
How do you get to big picture now? Fuck. View. Big picture mode. Okay. That looks like a really. I enjoy the shit out of that. I know that. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, store, battlegrounds, search. I don't know why it didn't show up.
PlayerUnknown.
Yeah, but it's not on. It's 30 quid, but it's not on special offer, so it's not really relevant. Anyway, I think that's amazing. And then I show you one for Magnus, hunting game. This one is, I think it's pretty cool. If you want to see how it works, watch PewDiePie's I1. Last week he demoed it, and it's hilarious.
I can't connect to the cancer.
The good thing about the game, the good thing about the game, I don't know the full game mechanics, but one thing that it has, it's got a circle that gets smaller. You have to stay within the circle, or you'll be kicked out. So, and the circle goes smaller. So in the end, when there's only 2 players, you're basically within smelling distance. So that's really good, kind of. And so it's kind of, you can't just camp in it. I think, there's probably other mechanics against camping, like you're probably kicked out if you don't get any frags within 5 minutes or whatever. I don't know. I haven't really looked at the mechanics, but it looks great. And no NPCs, it's all real people.
It's kind of framey. It looked like a pretty cool game,
yeah. You get really into it.
There's way too many early access games, if you ask me.
I think this one's ready, but yeah, you're right.
Early access
no,
game.
that's just a trailer. It's just a trailer, but I think this one is out of the beta phase.
But it's the same with Ark. I mean, it's still not finished.
Oh, look at this! That was great.
Oh,
look at that!
With it pretty soon, but
that's fucking gorgeous.
They are.
It just looks so gorgeous.
Ark is just gonna keep on coming with more shit and DLCs and updates.
Yeah, it's not for me. It's too slow. Ark, you always have to die and then you build up and you gather shit and build shit, and that's just I wouldn't have the patience for that. Give me a gun, give me a gun. Let me play.
Well,
that bullshit. Like,
I just said that I had 2,600 hours in it, so I can't say that I didn't like it.
yeah, of course. Yeah. It's not. It's just whoever, you know.
Yep.
Let me see. What was the other one? Let's go back to my wish list. Okay, this one I wanted to show to. I wanted to see what Magnus says to this one. Fuck, I don't know why this does this.
I think Magnus is left.
Oh shit, he's actually left. Are there any other gun nuts on on the stream?
Well, I like the first-person shooter.
I like guns.
No, well, it's not. It is and it isn't a first-person shooter. You will see what I mean. Let me just. It's nice.
Welcome to Hirschfelden. With its
Hirschfelden.
rolling fields and
Hirschfelden.
lush forests, it is one of the most beautiful areas in Central
That's
Europe.
just a fun
and
word to
part
say.
of your hunting grounds in The Hunter, Call of the Wild.
I think it's beautiful.
In this next generation hunting experience, you will explore a vast open world filled with breathtaking scenery and realistic wildlife. The game boasts a large population of animals, thousands, that are persistently simulated with unique needs and behaviors. You're free to hunt anywhere and in any way you want.
Was that bearing
and should
there?
you ever feel lost, the reserve wardens are there to provide you with helpful information. They also present you with a wide range of missions and tasks
Drink a Jägermeister.
to take on, where you help and learn
Jaeger.
more about the local residents.
Here's something about these games that would go frickin' awesome. And probably a little bit more for the console side.
Mm-hmm.
Like the duck hunt guns and shit that you could have.
Dark hand
Like
guns?
the external controllers that were guns.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One of those, but with a scope. But in the scope, you'd have a little LCD screen.
Really? Cool.
So you'd be able to. It'd just be like, okay, on your TV, you have that wide angle view of everything, and then you look in the scope, and it's a little screen, just like looking into a freaking scope.
Oh, that would be awesome.
There was an arcade game that did
Just
that.
like
I
here.
forget the name.
No, but
Well, it
imagine
looks-
with nowadays graphics in something like that.
Oh, that'd be
And then-
badass.
Then you put the adjustments on the scope too, and I think it'd be awesome. Except for the controller, would be like $200.
Yeah, that's gonna be shit on ice.
Fortinet, what do you think? Would that be a game?
I'd try it. I don't know how much I'd pay for it, but
Yeah.
I'd try it.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be shit on ice, you guys.
You
But then
can
again,
do-
I have opposable thumbs rather than a good computer.
Yeah, it might be. You know, I don't necessarily. It seems to be a lot about stealth. You know, you don't have to be super fast to be a good hunter. You know, just so it has also multiplayer mode, so you could actually kind of have like 4 guys going hunting or something. Would be a nice game to trigger vegans anyway,
Yeah,
Yep.
that would be nice.
if nothing else.
If it has the bullet cam like Sniper Elite, ooh, I would screenshot the hell out of that and show it to all the vegans at PETA.
It could be. I mean, it shows you how good your hit was. You know what, where it entered and what kind of organs you destroyed or whatever. You know, but I don't know if it's like gory. I would
Yeah.
Kinda
think
like-
so.
It's probably similar to like Big Buck Hunter.
Mm.
Imagine.
Anyway, that would be one for me. And you got quad bikes. Gotta love quad bikes.
Heard a lot of good things about Subsistence as well.
Now, here's a girly game. One for Funny Bunny.
Yeah.
I thought it's nice. Looking.
Girly game.
I
Does
get
it, come
another
with,
beer.
does it come with a boy to buy the game and play it?
Not really, sorry. I stuck with one game over the years pure because I don't have time anymore. I used to play more games.
That's why we make time.
Make Modwayne do more work in the house.
That's why we make time for video games.
Well, yeah, but I have those real life quests, like, you know, it's mostly involved around a little kid, but that's fine.
Well, that's why you play when they're asleep.
Oh, those ones, all right. You don't need to look after another kid in a video game then.
Yeah. It's just you on the computer screen.
I used to
Well,
play
she-
more when he was so little that he was sleeping all day, only feeding every 2 or 3 hours. That was really like he was back then getting pretty tired, pretty fast tired. So I was having my game, but now those times are over. So that's okay.
See, it's just right up your alley then. Look, you got to look after your little brother. He's sick and he's also asleep through the whole game.
No.
It's nice, but it's just like eye candy, you know. This game can't die, no guns, so it's just exploration. It's basically just like what they call a palate cleanser. Not really a gamey game. I liked it anyway.
One game I'm really looking forward to is the new Call of Duty.
Oh yeah,
Call of Duty.
World War II.
Yeah, World War II. Just because it's finally getting back to boots on the ground. Like, I really didn't like the last few Call of Duties that came out.
I haven't played any. That's basically, it's just mainly multiplayer, isn't it? That's the whole point of Call of Duty, is it not?
No, they have a campaign.
Alright.
Actually, Black Ops 3 campaign was pretty decent.
Black Ops 3, they don't even have that. They have 2.
Yeah, they do.
Hold on,
Black
I
Ops
can't
3 is at
find
the
it.
top.
Oh, it's alright,
there.
yeah. Shit. Okay.
I don't see the...
You don't see what?
I don't see the World War II one, though.
No, yeah, there was I thought there was...
World at War.
World at War, yeah. Right.
I never
Ooh.
played the multiplayer with Call of Duty.
You see, with
guys,
this
I'm
one
off,
here, this one here got lame because they started bringing in the wall walking and double jumps and shit like that.
Well, double jumps are great. I mean, I remember them from Unreal.
Yeah, this
Like
looks
Unreal
like-
Tournament, brilliant game.
Yeah, but they've overused that so much now. That's why we're all pissed at it. Because you
Yeah.
got double jumping faggots, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just
talking
annoying.
of
You
jumping.
out of here, Carlos? Oh, I guess he is.
You left.
Yeah. Talking of jumping, there's a game that starts. The first part of the game, you're jumping down with this parachute and you're fighting robots or something. Does anybody know that one?
Section 8?
What is it?
I don't know. Sounds like it.
What's it called?
Section 8, I believe.
Maybe. Let's find that.
Yeah.
Section
8.
8. All right, 8. Okay. All right. There's a section 9 as well. Okay, section 8. Prejudice. Section 8. Did anybody play that?
Yeah.
Never even heard of it.
Let's have a look.
Is
It
this
looked
the one
interesting.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. We'll see. I think that's it. Yeah, I thought it looked interesting. It's kind of
You
almost
start
like
from
2
a
different
dropship,
game
and
modes.
then you have to kill each other or to capture the flag.
So you drop down. So that's part of it.
Yeah. That was a real fun game.
Looks fun. It's also multiplayer, but I'd say you have or is it both? Like, is the single player campaign as good, or is it like KI, like Quake tournament or something like that? Good RPGs, good like NPG like KIs kind of you can fight.
I'd say it's more like Unreal Tournament. Sort of.
Ooh, that took a while.
Okay, that's
Hey,
good.
Magnus. Welcome back.
Alright, I'm back and I bought a couple of video games while I was out, you bastards.
Good. Which ones?
What'd you buy?
Well, Nature on Borrow Z2, of course.
You had to.
I was like, well, if we're gonna be fucking, well, that was one of the only 2 games on my fucking wish list. So it's like, all right, I'll get it.
It's great. That's brilliant.
My wallet was screaming the whole time, but well, you know how that goes.
It's great. Let me see. There's another one, which...
Oh, no. Oh, Gabe got me right in the wallet. Go on without me.
Get off my wallet. Game. There was one where you get these giant robots, which you... it's also like a fighting kind of... I don't know, is it first-person shooter? But you can get into a robot. I don't know what it's called.
Are they naked?
Man,
Mech Warrior or something?
Yeah, mech something. Definitely mech.
Well, are the robots naked?
Are you talking
No,
about
they're
like
not.
Titanfall?
Yeah, I think Titanfall. I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Cannot
addicted to
fucking
that.
type.
Titanfall.
man, Steam sales got me running to the doctor going, Doctor, my wallet is hurting so much.
Why can I not fucking type?
Well, you know what?
It's
With,
retarded.
with Steam players, instead of that whole "get out of my head," Charles, I think we need to all start saying "get out of my wallet, Gabe."
Yep.
Ain't that the fucking
Can't
truth?
fucking type.
Yeah, no, I play Titanfall all the time on my
shit.
Xbox.
Titanfall.
Hold on, I need to stop sharing for a sec. Ah, fuck's sake. Fucking
come on.
shit.
Just keep sharing. We all know
No,
your credit
because
card number anyways.
Just
No, it just
But see,
Okay,
I
got
would
it.
guess I would be one of the smarter Steam victims because I bought
Hey,
food first, then I got the games.
it's
There's
all
no
together.
Titanfall.
It's all
Two
together.
T's.
Titanfall.
2 T's?
I'm pretty.
No, it's all together.
Oh,
No
right, okay.
space. Titanfall.
Titanfall,
Jesus Christ.
but it's all
Titanfall.
one word.
The final hours.
The final what? Okay,
The
yeah.
final hours of...
Wait,
That's
no,
weird.
it's
Mine's
an Origin
not-
game. It's not going to be on Steam.
Fuck. Okay, forget about that then. But I think
Okay.
Mech Warriors was another one.
That's what happens when you take gaming advice from a console peasant.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I have room for a computer and a console in my house.
I have
Well,
two
see, we're the PC servant class, PC whores, whatever you want to call us, but we're not a master race. No,
Yep.
no.
PC master race.
No, we're the PC servant class because we're the motherfuckers that, oh shit, this new game's coming out. I guess I have to upgrade my entire fucking PC so I can play it.
Oh yeah,
Happens.
all the time.
Or you can be like me and not buy parts till like years later. Because I'm that poor.
Yeah, I always buy my shit way too late, when it's already outdated. Okay, is there anything else I want?
Well, I'm a little jealous because I try and put Steam on my computer, and my computer's just like, nope, too much, can't handle.
That's
Well,
why I
you
got
know,
that
if you-
8 core.
Like
You got to get rid of all the superfluous bullshit on your computer before you can do that. The whole reason I even bought the laptop I have now is because I wanted to play games.
Mm.
I don't know. Unless I run into a lot of money and can get a gaming laptop, the next computer I buy is going to be a fucking desktop.
Yeah, you
Look,
best buy a desktop.
I dropped $1,000 on the laptop I've got so I could play
Yeah,
games.
but
I wasn't fucking
Magnus,
around.
in your defense, though, Magnus, can you would a desktop wouldn't even make sense for you?
No.
Like, granted, you could put it in your sleeper and whatever, but that's a fuck of a lot of room.
Well, I would actually have to figure a way to practically build it into the fucking truck so I've got room to live without having to constantly try to run around the computer all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wouldn't make any sense for me to get a tower.
Well,
But I got like the strongest laptop I could find that wasn't actually a gaming laptop because I like to watch porn and other shit too.
I mean, that's why you have your phone to watch porn.
Dude, that tiny fucking little ass screen.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
but the phone's touch screen is too small. I got a big touch screen on my laptop, so there you go.
I'm a little
Oh,
jealous.
well, if your laptop has a touch screen, then you're laughing.
Yeah, no, Magnus.
Just make sure
when you-
you
when
got
you-
like a
when you-
keyboard
when you-
cover or something.
No. When you do the touch screen on my laptop, just make sure you're wearing rubber gloves or Or try to ignore the sticky spots. How about that?
You know what? You don't know how lucky you are. When my dad was trucking a really nice fucking rig, and in the 80s, he had a TV in it.
Yeah.
That TV took up half the goddamn sleeper.
Well, now, yeah, I know how lucky I am because now trucks come with a specialized TV stand in the sleeper, and they make HD flat screen TVs small enough to fit.
Yeah.
Plus, I grew up in a family where most of the truck drivers in my family got their license back when it was, oh, you got a chauffeur's license? All right, let's throw you in the driver's seat and turn you loose. Learn how and try to come back alive, motherfucker.
No, not only that, I still remember, I didn't think it was sketchy at the time, but now that I think about it, back then, that was a 27-inch TV on a fucking chunk of probably particle board or whatever the fucking shelves are made out of, going down the highway over top of your fucking head or your feet.
Right.
There was stories of rigs hitting fucking big enough potholes and the shelves giving way.
Oh, yeah.
Well, did it happen?
Are
What's
you a
that?
truck driver as well?
Did it happen?
Oh, no, my dad was a truck driver.
Right.
And did the shelf give way?
His never.
That's what he was.
His never, but he had a lot of friends that...
Then I guess you don't have any stories, do you?
Well, I got this one story that got me fucking grounded to the sleeper on their way back from Ontario. He had his old fucking Pete, which was a high-end Pete at the time. And it had a big button on there that said fifth wheel.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with the trucker lingo, Pete is a Peterbilt.
Yeah, I know.
Brand of truck.
Doesn't everybody know that?
No.
It's pretty
Nope.
common sense.
I don't even know what a Peterbilt is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a company.
Yeah, it's a nicer truck than a Camry.
Well,
I'm
and
not American
when other people ask you, well, how's your Peterbilt? You put your hands about a foot apart and say, well, about yay long.
Your Peterbilt.
I get you. I see what you did.
That's good. Then
Actually,
everybody has one.
I heard the new... I've actually heard that the new Internationals are pretty fucking nice trucks now.
Oh, you remind me of something. There's a game for you guys. Well, maybe not you guys, but there is a Russian truck driving simulation. Not the European one. They're for fags.
Are you talking about...
how come you don't have the truck driving simulator on your truck?
He's talking
see,
about
now,
he's talking about spin tires. He's talking about spin tires.
He's actually saying that the Euro truck simulator's for fags. I'll have to let Omegon know that he's a fag.
No,
okay.
If you want a truck simulator, I think then this definitely is it. It's not a real simulator,
why would I want to play a video game of exactly what I do all day, fucking every day?
Because video games
crazy,
don't
wouldn't it? Oh, I'm home. Let's play some spin tires.
I just got home. I'm tired of driving the truck. I just got home. Let me play a video game about driving a truck. Like what?
It's kind of like that spoof
Truckception.
spoof video about World of Office Craft. Or World of Warcraft.
I'm getting called away
Cheers.
in real life. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
See you later, mate.
I've
Yeah,
played
I
spin
gotta
tires.
go.
Spin
Yeah, I
tires
gotta
is
go
a
too.
fun game.
See you.
Who played this?
See y'all
That's
later.
great. See you later. Who played
You know who
this?
played this? The Nobody.
The Nobody.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
It's spin tires.
It's you have to go. You have to bring your cargo, whatever you deliver a truck across the Russian, like Badlands, basically. So it's really
Magnus, to
bring
put
it
it
over.
Magnus, to put it simply, this is real trucking, not pussy trucking like you do.
Yeah, that's like, it's not like on roads or shit like that, you know. Not
Okay.
faggy trucking.
Considering that I go off road quite a bit, I'll take your word for it.
It's one of those. It's designed to be more of like an off-roading simulator as opposed to anything else. It's actually pretty good if you're into that type of simulation driving experience. The terrain deformation is really cool. It's got a multiplayer mode that's really fun too. But
well, see, I have to say, on my trucking simulator, I have like infinite HD, 3D surround.
Vibration seats.
Yeah. I've got the rumble seats and everything.
Vibration controller.
I got a full console controller that has all the switches and knobs and everything.
He has a full recreation of an actual truck cab,
including smell.
Including smell and working engine.
Yep. And in this version of the game, I actually have to go inside these places and talk to the cocksuckers in shipping and receiving too.
Yeah, and God. I bet you know what the worst part about it is you have to pay to play that game too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fucking like, DLCs are horrible.
Oh yeah, I bet.
You actually have to pay to fill your tank. That's terrible. No, it just sounds like it's all about the immersion.
Oh, so
well, if you want the true next gen experience on a trucking simulator, this is the way to go.
You know what? I think I'm gonna add that to my cart. You've just convinced me.
It's actually not a bad game.
It's on the sale at $6.24. You know, I mean, it looks really good. Jesus fucking Christ.
You know, I hate to say this though, Raven. You know, I actually went through Arizona one time. And I was parked at a truck stop in Kingman, Arizona. And I see all these people wandering around taking pictures of the trucks. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Apparently it was tourists from Germany and France and all over the place. And it's like, I asked the guy, I was like, why the fuck are these people taking pictures of the truck? I don't get it. And it's like, well, they don't have trucks that big in Europe. So when they see them, they always take pictures of them.
That is true.
They don't have trucks that big in Europe, but the UK is the only one they drive on the wrong side of the road on.
Yeah.
Abzu is I hated Abzu.
Yeah?
Abzu.
You played it?
Like, yeah, I bought it actually for Christmas. I got it in the I got it on sale, and I was like, you know, I wanted an underwater game because I was dicking around in Gary's mod building subs, and I wanted to see something that was interesting, but it didn't have enough of it was really hard for me to understand what to do. I played it for about an hour and I didn't get anywhere, so I just returned it. I couldn't understand. Granted, it could be a very good game. Don't take my word for it, but it was very hard for me to figure out what the fuck I was supposed to do.
Yeah, I guess it's one of those really slow-paced ones that doesn't really have like a great story arc or whatever. You know,
Probably
I like that.
I just couldn't figure it out. If I could figure out what I was supposed to do, that'd probably be easier, but I felt like I was looking for more than what was actually there.
All right. I'm kind of tempted.
There is a possibility because, you know, a lot of the times they build up all these games on all kinds of fucking hype, and then when you get it and play it, you're like, God, this sucks. That's what kills their video games. They're doing like movies do, where they show you the best parts of the movie in the trailer and get you all hyped up for it.
Did you just remove the Mass Effect collection?
I did, because there's at least 2 people on the chat who don't like it.
Well, 2 people on the chat can go fuck themselves because they're salty over Mass Effect Andromeda. The first 3 games are really, really good. I loved them. Would go back and play 10 out of 10 all the time. I'm actually considering going back and playing them now because I have nothing to do. But I love those games.
The problem with those games is, from what I understand, is they kept almost like everything from the first game and they didn't improve anything.
No, the first 3 games is the biggest problem with the first 3 games. The only problem that I really could point out with the first 3 games is after the first game, they kind of dropped the RPG style and went for more of a shooter, but it really helped the combat. The combat was great in the third one, but yeah, I love those games. You just don't expect to hit anything in the first one.
Mass Effect. There's no Mass Effect 3, for fuck's sake.
Mass Effect 3 is Origin only.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But the first two are great. First two are definitely worth playing. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Well, if you want to have to buy the DLC,
Guys,
Legendary
I'm sorry.
Fourth
Wait,
Ending.
can you guys see the chat? Because the chat keeps fucking up for me. I can't follow the chat.
Every time I want to read the chat, I have to refresh.
Yeah, me too.
And Caesar couldn't see it, and a bunch
I
of
can.
people could.
Have you guys tried popping out the chat and see if it works that way?
Yeah, I can see it. But if you get the complete collection on Steam, you get all the DLC for the first two games.
Yeah, that's what I just removed from my... Because I haven't enough funds to get everything, you see. So I
But
thought,
you know what, Raven? If you got the chance, if you played any of the Batman games, those are worth getting.
Oh hell yes!
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Well, they
Well,
have
you know
Arkham,
what?
they have Arkham City for $4.99. That's a cheap one.
Oh yeah, get it.
You can get the first three for $5.
Really?
But yeah,
No.
the first three. Yeah, Arkham Origins is $5.
Well,
Arkham,
yeah, 5 each. But you
Yeah,
can't get
5
them all
each.
together. Yeah.
They might actually have a deal for Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight if you click on them.
Yeah, they
Well,
may
which
have
one
a
is the
bundle.
best?
You never know.
Origins is probably the newest one, is it? That's 2013.
No.
Knight is newest.
Arkham Asylum was the first one. Arkham City was the second. Then they did sort of like an origin story,
Yeah.
which is Arkham Origins, and then they did Arkham Knight. So if you were going to play them, I would say
Start with the
play
first one.
Arkham Origins. No, I'd say play Arkham Origins first, then Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and then Arkham Knight.
I actually disagree with that. I would play Asylum first, City, Origins, and then Knight. And the only reason I say that, if you want to play story-wise, you would play Origins first. But if you want to play and understand the mechanics, you want to play in Asylum. And then you can just look at Origins as like one of those side stories that comes out after 50 issues of the comic already being good, which essentially ruins the quality and causes everyone to split and start fighting over which one was better. And we want our old Batman back. But yeah.
What's the one that Sarkeesian showed when she was looking for his ass?
City.
That would be Arkham City.
Okay, I think that's for me then. City one. I kind of liked, I just like the. Okay, well that Joker looks retarded, but apart from that.
The whole reason Joker, you have to play the first game in order to understand what's going on in this game, more or less.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't play Arkham Asylum before Arkham City, you'll be totally lost in Arkham City and Arkham Knight.
And thoroughly disappointed.
Really? Oh my god.
It really is an amazing trilogy, but you have to play it as the trilogy was intended.
Just add it to cart anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah, and
definitely
Arkham Origins was sort of the hey, we've had so much success with the first two games. Let's go back and do like sort of a Batman Year One kind of thing, where he's just starting out.
Arkham Origins was the second half of the Killing Joke movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was unnecessary, but it was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, and the Riddler always pisses me the hell off.
Yeah? Why?
Oh
He was
god.
funny.
The Riddler doesn't even show up in the fucking game, the first game at all. But you have to find all his riddles to beat him.
Yeah,
then
he
in
does.
in Arkham, no, he doesn't physically show up in Arkham Asylum.
Oh, no, he doesn't physically, but he does technically show up.
In Arkham City, you actually get to punch him for being such a cockhole.
Assuming you collect all the trophies.
Yeah.
See what I need?
Well, actually, no. To beat him, you don't have to collect all of them.
I thought you did.
I need a game that I can clear. I don't have time, I had Witcher. I was considering getting Witcher 3 Wild Hunt for ages, but I think I don't have the fucking time. I can't play a game that's like 60 hours just to clear. Even without.
Well,
side
now
quests.
the
I don't
fun
have
part
time.
the fun part about it though, Real Raven, is with the Batman Arkham games. Once you're done with the main story, which nobody, how long would you say the main story of each game actually takes? Probably about 45 minutes to 2 or 3 hours at most.
If you want to do if you just want to run through this straight story and kind of ignore all the side missions, you're actually looking like more like 5 hours.
All right, that's not bad.
Because
That's a good-
it's like it's a little bit it's basically 2 hours if you were speedrunning the thing, but it's like 5 hours of just pure story content. The
That's
extra
acceptable.
missions add on like another 5 or 6 if you want to, clear all that, and then the Riddler trophies add on like another like 300.
300. Wow, that's good.
There
value.
is
Well,
There-
that's because the Riddler trophies are just like basically tedious bitch work.
the Riddler
But here-
trophies are for
here's-
Banjo and
here's-
Kazooie fans.
Well, here's the thing: if you want to like level Batman or Catwoman up in Arkham City, then the way to go is to collect some Riddler trophies here and there, just for the extra XP.
Like here, I'll give you an example. I have beaten every game except Arkham Knight at least twice. 3 times, I actually think would be the better judgment. And I have spent a total, and that's everything. That's story. That's everything but all of the Riddler trophies. Some, but
Well,
not all.
now here's the question: have you in Arkham Knight, have you already gotten the shit scared out of you?
You mean by?
Dr. Langstrom?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite parts of the game, especially when the Joker does the same fucking thing later.
The Joker's fucking nuts. My favorite part about that game, and minor spoilers, but my favorite part about that game is when you play as the Joker and it turns into an FPS for like all of like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That was freaking great.
You get to walk around as a Joker, fucking blasting Penguin and everybody else. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
It's hilarious. But it's definitely really fun. Hey, look, it's gay porn.
Well,
Gay
what way? I know.
Oh,
who
yeah,
shared
yeah.
that one. It's just so funny.
No, that's okay. I don't want to put it on. I just wouldn't. I don't give a fuck about it.
Like I said, I was the one that came up with the words for the bubbles. Lord Libtard was the one who actually added what the chicken was thinking and put the word bubbles on the picture.
That's horrible. That is racist, sir.
Against chickens.
Yes.
Well,
at least
chickens
they're-
are a
at least they're-
different race. That is
At
Any
least,
thoughts?
at least they're not gay because that is a hen.
Any thoughts on Fallout? I have Fallout New Vegas, and it wasn't for me. It took too long, too much walking. It's just like I'd be bored with it. It's just so
Okay.
big,
that's true for all Fallout games, unfortunately.
Pretty much.
Then it's not for me.
The best advice I can give you is if you want to make New Vegas a fun game, is you need to pick up the collector's edition of the third one, and then you need to
Alright.
get the mod, The Tale of Two Cities, which essentially
Okay.
puts both games into one.
Ah, okay.
And it makes it's a time-consuming game at that point, but it is a
That's
game
the
that you can
problem.
come back to and play for 2 hours and feel like you get somewhere.
All right. I don't know. I always felt that I was being killed constantly, for doing
Yeah.
the wrong thing.
Oh, that reminds me. For those of you who have not done so yet, I know nobody has, but I don't know about the rest of you. Feel free to add me on Steam. I randomly buy people shit on their birthday, so.
He does, and it was really
will.
cool.
I will. There.
Also, just Magnus.
This is my favorite game of all times. It's the best game ever written.
Why?
I've got that game and
because
I've never
it's-
played it.
Yeah,
I've-
exactly.
I've-
Why?
850. Well, I can only say that it's 800. I have clocked up $850, 850 hours on this one, right?
$850. God damn! I didn't know
Hours,
EA was
hours,
publishing
hours,
Borderlands.
hours.
Well,
of
that
gameplay.
might as well be $850. They say time is money.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
I had
well,
a
in
dollar
that
for every
case, I
hour-
can advise Dota 2 to everyone.
No, this game is absolutely like for me it's the perfect game because it's
Frickin'
you go
MOBAs.
in and you play. You have a really slow learning curve, and you can get really involved in it. So you just have fun the first minute you play it. The storylines are great. Then the storylines change every time you play like 3 times. You play it in normal mode, then True Volta mode, and then Ultimate mode.
Now,
So
Raven-
you play the
Raven,
same mission. Yeah.
Raven,
I
I got
thought
a
you wanted
question.
an answer.
No. It's could you see if they've got Ghostbusters game from 2009 on sale? I'm kind of curious now.
Let's have a look. Shit, I can't share this. I have to go back to this large screen mode. Ghostbusters. I think they might have. Let me just go back to. Well, I know
not
that
the
it's a
shitty
great
ones,
game.
the good ones.
Yeah. Let me just go back. How do I get to this fucking?
Now, the only complaint, I'm going to go ahead and say the only complaints I've really got about the Ghostbusters game from 2009 is one.
Are you talking about the one that was
removed-
like supposed to be the sequel, the Ghostbusters 3, basically, but it was on the Xbox 360? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
I never played that, but I
was-
heard it was really great.
It was actually on PS2, PS3, and Xbox, and now it's on
One
Steam.
word,
But they took out the
That's not bad.
top one.
Right.
That might be it.
No.
One of my favorite games was BioShock Infinite, by the way. So if you say that that's crap as well, then you don't even need to recommend me anything.
That's not the one. That's the crappy one that came out with the 2016 movie.
What game's your favorite one?
Oh, okay. So that's not. No, one of my favorite ones is BioShock Infinite. But it was too short, you know. It's just because I go by the music, you know.
Fair enough.
Go back.
Fair enough.
Go back, Raven. That's not the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No, that is.
Sorry.
I was wrong. I
Yeah,
thought it was the top one because it looked right, but it was wrong. Personally,
I think
if we're going to talk about music in games, I've always been a fan of the Sonic games. I think they have great music.
Oh yeah, well I'm not a. I don't know. I don't know much. One of the best musically, one of the best games I thought interesting was Portals 2, and Fats was pretty good as well.
I actually have a Portal Let's Play on my second channel.
I've got a Portal. I've got Portal
I'm
on my
gonna visit
damn
that.
Steam account, and I haven't even fucking played it yet.
It's brilliant. I think it's good. It's really good. So Portals 2, especially with the paint, you know, and then play the fan-made levels. They're interesting. Some of them are. Can be quite
go ahead and pop in Ghostbusters in the search and then scroll down. It should have like the original 4 Ghostbusters.
No. It doesn't.
The picture for it. The pictures for it would be. It would have the logo, but it would have the original 4 Ghostbusters in the.
Yeah, but that's not. Whoops. That's weird.
G-Hostbusters.
G-Hostbusters. Scroll down some because
that's all. Scroll down. There's only 4 items. That's all.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
So what's your opinion
was
on
the worst fucking game they came out with? What the heck?
What's your opinion on RTS games?
I don't know what is an RTS.
strategy.
Real-time strategy.
No, not for me. That's stress. Like, you know, I don't want to be stressed when I'm playing.
Well, see now,
real-time
Raven.
simulation means like just to. I was ranting on this yesterday when I was looking at this stuff, and partly the black and white is something like that. You know, it's enough when I can care about my own shit. You know, like first-person shooter. But if you know,
black and
you have
white.
to constantly. Yeah, black and white is, you know, it's kind of, it's not real time simulation.
You mean the game with the cartoony devil and the cartoony angel who like sit in the corner and oh my god, I loved that game.
Yeah, I loved it as well, but I couldn't get too invested in it because once you start to play it more like seriously, then it starts to stress me, you know, because there's this and now this population starts to starving and they're eating each other and I need more of worshippers and whatnot, you know, and you start to stress out because everybody does, you know, everybody does stupid shit, you know, so it's not for me, and that's the same with RTSs, you know.
Raven, hang on a second, Raven. Do I have you on my Steam list?
I don't think so, but I can put you on. What's your handle?
Yeah, good. Same as it is here, Magnus Deacon.
It's Magnus.
Okay, cool.
Maximum over faggot.
Magnus Deacon. Let me go back.
That's funny coming from a friendly trash man. You know that, right?
Brendan bites sentence.
I dropped your thing in the sidebar if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just in case anyone wants it. But Has anyone in here play Mountain Blade?
Nope.
No.
I've tried it once during there was a try weekend,
Yeah.
but I didn't get the hang of it. It's too much micromanagement for movement. I'm not too good at that.
You know, see, okay, fair enough. I understand where you're coming from, but okay, I am not a fan of micromanagement in games. I cannot stand micromanagement to a point. I think it's fine in certain aspects, but I don't like it if I can avoid it, right? But in Mountain Blade, I have found that the easiest thing to do is focus mostly on my character and then just build an army. Go for the Chinese style of fighting or the Russian style of fighting. I just have to have a bigger gun than you.
All right.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I know, but
No, I mean I completely understand your point on it. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I can completely understand and even kind of support why you would say that. But it was easy for me to just come to a point where, okay, well, if I have to beat you by micromanaging, I'm just going to run you over with 300 more troops.
Like, if you look at what I'm sharing now, that's basically my collection. That's not all that I played because I obviously bought a lot of stuff on CD, you know, from the old fag days, like Tomb Raider 1, whatever, you know. But Deus Ex I thought was a great game, you know. Doom,
Your
obviously.
entire collection has no meaning because you own Duke Nukem Forever. I'm gonna need your gamer card.
I just bought this to complete. Well,
Come
I played
on.
the original
Wow.
Duke Nukems. I played Duke Nukem 2 when it was, and I bought it on floppy disk. You know, Duke Nukem 1, Duke Nukem 2 on floppy disk. As
You
a
know
side
what? You know
scroller,
what?
So don't talk
I
to me
just
about
realized-
gamer cards.
I just realized.
You know what? I will talk to you
Hey,
about gamer cards. I will talk to you about gamer cards. There is a picture of me sitting on my mom's lap at 6 months old playing Doom on a Windows 95 computer. I'll talk to you about your gamer card all day long.
Okay, go on. I had my daughter sitting on my lap playing Tomb Raider when she was 3 years old. That was my daughter, Tomb Raider 1. And when I played games, there was no Windows, man. That was a 286 PC with let me see, 20 megabytes of RAM.
And
20 megabytes.
you know?
okay, I have to
I'm
bring
51.
this up.
20
I-
megabytes.
20
I'm
megabytes.
I can
Yeah,
put
the
time
first-
when you were
guys.
when you had 1 megabyte. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm excited.
I think the first one was like 8 megabytes, and then I had a turbo. It had a turbo knob. It would run at 20 megahertz, and you could power it down to run at 4 megahertz.
My first personal
That
computer.
was already a, that was
myself.
already a
That
486.
was a PC. That was a PC.
My first PC that I had to myself, if you want to call it a PC, was a Commodore 64, and I had a Superman game for it.
I couldn't afford that, but I was playing on the pet Commodore then.
I had
Commodore,
one.
okay.
I had
Which is
one.
worse. Which is a lot worse.
Okay, now you guys can actually hear me. Now I have to say it. I just went through my library to go to the Ghostbusters store page. It no longer exists. I cannot find it.
Oh yeah, that's
That
probably
is
because they took it down.
up.
That's not the
I
only.
like
That's not.
the pissing.
That's literally not the only game that's like that. A long time ago, they sold Duke Nukem 3D Megaton Edition on Steam, and I picked it up when it was there, but it's not on Steam anymore.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Does anybody remember Commander Keen?
Oh yes.
Oh,
That was a great game.
It was
Dude,
fun.
how about stunts?
Yeah.
We used to play that at school. Have to build a racetrack and do some stunts and shit.
All right.
Stunts was
No, no,
fun
no,
too.
It was a freaking stupid game, but so fun.
I had this
One of the
game
first
on a-
ones, what we played was Space Quest. That was fucking awesome. Sierra
I had a
Games.
game on a floppy disk. It was a theme park.
Mhm.
What was it? I only got it to work once because for some reason
Oh.
my computer didn't want to run it, but it was terrible. It was
Well,
it was
I have to.
absolute
I have to-
trash.
I have to admit, most of the games that I've got on Steam right now, most of them are games that I either already owned or that somebody else got me as little joke games. Other than that, the rest of them are like, yeah, I'll need to play this later, still haven't touched it. Yeah, I'll need to play this later, still haven't fucking touched it.
I tell you, my favorite game of all times was Descent 2 and Descent 3, obviously.
Well, Descent
you
was
know,
pretty fun.
Descent, it was a really awesome game, especially when it went multiplayer, but I couldn't really get into the multiplayer then because I
didn't
only
like
had a
the
modem.
multiplayer.
You know what?
I didn't like the multiplayer. It was. How can I say this?
Difficult if you hadn't got a fast connection. That was the problem.
You needed some high-end gear to make it work.
Yeah.
And
Well, Raven,
it didn't make sense.
Raven, I have to bring this up while I'm thinking about it. You were talking about getting the third Witcher game. I got all 3 of them like a year ago, and I still haven't fucking played even the first one.
The second one for a bit, but
Well, I hated the second one, to be honest. I have the second one. That was really crap. But I've been told the third one is pretty good.
I've been told
Wolfenstein
that
was
The Witcher
great.
3
Yeah.
is one of those RPG-defining games that's come out that's supposed to change the playing field. That
Yeah.
all these next,
Yeah,
all
because-
these next games are supposed to come out with.
The second
has
one,
played-
Witcher 2 was pretty. Witcher 2 was pretty. How do you call it? Heavy on micromanagement again, and I hate games that have too much
Yeah.
micromanagement.
Same here.
wasn't it
To be honest,
no target battles?
Sorry?
That you actually have to swing towards the enemy and shit.
No, it's not just that you have to swing towards the enemy, but basically you have to duck and you have to roll away. And basically what you have to do is you have to duck, roll away, hit. Duck, roll away, hit. Duck,
Rinse,
roll
repeat.
away. And whilst
I don't like that.
constantly... No, and you have to constantly keep looking in the right direction. And
It's too formulaic.
yeah,
The Witcher.
yeah, The Witcher 2.
You know,
Okay. Because I started to play The Witcher 1 purely because I'm Polish, and the one thing that pissed me off no end is that I couldn't jump. And when I missed something to get something for a quest, and there was like a little, like a wall, like not even on your knee height. And I have to go all over just to get back. Stuff like that pissed me off no end.
Oh yeah.
that bothered me too when you can't jump in games. Just a little bit.
Yeah, well, there are
Yeah,
games that are no
it's
jumping
fun.
zones.
Yeah.
Like
Well, no.
Space Quest used to say that this game is a no jumping zone. Any racing games, guys? I liked Test Drive Unlimited, not number 2. That was shit, but the first
Burnout
one.
Paradise.
Raven,
That's not a racing
no.
game.
If you want an awesome racing game, get Batman Arkham Knight, because the racetracks with the Batmobile.
That is not a racing
awesome.
game.
Fuck
That is not
you.
a
No,
racing
that
game.
is.
Close,
Just pulling the piss.
close enough. Close enough.
No, it is not close
No,
enough.
it isn't. No, it isn't.
Magnus,
Okay.
get the fuck out of here.
Well, my favorite was Need for Speed. Which one?
Forza Unleashed. That was
No,
my
no.
favorite.
My favorite
Need
Need
for
for Speed
Speed,
game was
whichever one.
Most Wanted 2005 or 2006.
Yeah, Most
That's
Wanted.
my
That's
favorite.
the best one.
I love how
Hands
I love how
down.
you guys are saying that Batman Arkham Knight's not a racing game, but I played all the tracks. You have
We've
to race
discussed
that
this.
fucking
It is not a
Batmobile.
racing game.
If it's
Mafia 1 is a racing game as well, right? There's a racetrack on that as well.
Yeah, there's racetracks
No,
on
but-
Batman
but-
Arkham Knight, but
But
here's the
guys,
thing. If you're saying it's not a racing game, it's like, well, then you're not any fun because the Batmobiles are awesome.
But I don't get it, guys. Why are you calling Batman Arkham Knight a racist game?
Well, with the number of black people in the game, you have to pound the tar out of. I guess it is.
Oh fuck! Yeah, I can. Since I got the new rig, I can play next to no games. I have to download them all again. I don't have the bandwidth. It's shit. Like it's all on the old PC.
There was you can use some tools out there. You can transfer some games without re-downloading them. Like,
Yeah, you can, but only if they're not broken. I don't know. I tried it with some of them.
But
Oh yeah, no,
here's
there's actually a really great tool that you can use to transfer games without, having to re-download them. And I'm honest to God, it's cheap, it's easy, it's accessible, and we call it a thumb drive.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's gonna take forever, though. I would imagine that.
No,
Well, no, I've got all copies of every game that I've downloaded are on my external hard drive.
But
the only difference,
I don't need a thumb drive because I have a network here, an Ethernet network. You know, all my 4 PCs in the house are networked with they're on a cable. So
Well, yeah,
I
but
can-
here, hold up. Real Raven, the reason why I put them on the external hard drive is one, so it doesn't clutter up my hard drive on the computer.
That makes sense.
And two, if you transfer them, all you have to do is just transfer them back to the folder that they're supposed to be in, and all it has to do is reestablish. Okay, hang on, let me check and see which files you already have.
Yeah.
Oh, you have
I know.
all of them, so here you go, play it.
Yeah, it has this. It has this, but in theory it works. You know, you can verify game cache is the command in Steam. You know, you copy the files over, but you have to do some weird shit because they have these down. I don't know. It's just it doesn't work quite as hitch free as you think it would. The best thing is if it's still working on the old PC, make a backup, back it up to a NAS drive. I have a NAS drive, a 4 terabyte NAS drive upstairs, which is also on the network. So
actually, I have to say it's about as hitch free as I can stand it to be because I've never had any. I might have had to start over because it's like, oh shit. No, well, what you have to do is make sure that you transfer your save files. If you play again, say you transfer it, then you play it however far you got. If you don't save it again,
save files are for pussies.
Yeah, Iron Man all the way. Right?
Start from top anyway on the fresh PC.
When I started playing video games, save files were not a thing.
Yeah.
Well, like with what was great with the Tomb Raider is that you could save at any point, and then when Xbox or whatever picked them up, then you had these diamonds, so you could only save at certain places.
Well, here's the thing.
It kind of takes the fun out of it when you can save everywhere.
Here's the thing. When I was a kid, I did not like. I mentioned I was on Windows 95, but I had a bunch of really old shit that I basically had to make do with because my friend had a Nintendo 64 that was the only time I ever got to play it, short of playing on my cousins. I had an Atari 2600 and an original Nintendo.
Okay.
And then later down the road, when I was about 3, I got a Sega because my aunt was done with hers. So I had all these old game systems, and most of the games did not have save features, save for Zelda for the Nintendo, and I didn't really like Zelda. So I would go over to my friend Luke's house, and he would be playing Pokemon Stadium, or he would be playing, oh god, what was it? GoldenEye, the James Bond game that everyone had. And he'd talk about saving the game, and I'd look at him like he was stupid. I really could not. I could not comprehend the concept of saving.
For those of you who want to know, if you always want to win the fucking PvP and GoldenEye, just play Odd Job.
Yeah, that and get 4 people in the multiplayer game, so that way the system lags like there's no tomorrow, and hit scan plays. Oh god, that was great. It would be.
Oh, that was a great game, Grim Fandango.
It was great.
The worst part about it is like.
One. Yeah, Island and all the predecessors as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So... Okay, you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, my microphone keeps going out. That's why I was wondering. No, it's
just keep talking over you.
back in the day when the Nintendo was the big thing. I feel your pain there. Nobody, trust me.
It was.
Yes. What?
Oh,
it was like,
guys, did you try this?
Save file. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Metro Last Light.
I did
Redux.
I did 2023. I played 2033, and I'm really liking it so far. I feel like I'm somewhere halfway part of the game.
Which game?
Metro 20. Redux.
I never played that one.
It's great. It's great.
It's basically the story takes place sort of like a dystopian nuclear warfare.
I know what the game
in Russia.
In Russia, yeah. Really like
very important. And you basically you're between the enemy lines. You're between the communists and the Nazis, which is it tickles my fancy, that one.
I kind of find it funny.
You know what I find kind of sad? And I'm pretty sure I'm probably the only one in this chat who's going to find this sad, but there was a time where LEGO released video games that were not IP based.
Yeah.
They haven't done that.
I wouldn't go near a LEGO game. I think I'm too old for that.
They haven't done that since the 90s.
LEGO games.
Sad.
Oh
hey,
my God.
Believe it or not, some of the original games that they came out with actually weren't that bad. They were fundamental games. Nowadays, it's all IP-based adventures.
Did any of you guys play Grid?
I got it on a sale on their site. I did play for a little bit, but I will get onto it.
Is Grid the game that you can trigger it's a racing game that you can like trigger random events that like take down people?
No, but you have it's kind of a rewind feature if you want. You know, you can rewind 3 times during a race, and it has a 24-hour race mode, which is basically, I think it's something like 20 minutes for the race, which is not bad. You know, so you go through a whole day-night cycle. And that makes it quite demanding because you make one mistake, you basically lose the race.
Yeah.
20 minutes, like it's not bad.
Here's the thing, though. Since we were on the topic of the old Nintendo systems, nobody, do you remember when rage quitting mean you pissed off your cousin or your little brother or sister and made them quit and stomp out of the room crying?
No, I remember being the one who was pissed off, stopping and crying. And here's the best part. I wasn't even playing the game when I was that young, and it wasn't me trying to figure out how to get past the first level of Mario by myself. My cousins used to sit in the room, steal the video game from me, and they'd be like, "Hey, you want to play a game? Yeah, sure. What game?"
You're breaking up, mate. What did you want to say?
He cut out right in the middle. Yeah, which game?
Yeah, and he was gone.
It's a cliffhanger. While we're on racing games, did any of you guys play Test Drive Unlimited? Not number 2, but the first one.
I did.
Nope.
I'm not gay, so I'd have to say no.
No, I did.
Okay, fair enough.
What does that have to do with gay, though? I don't get out.
What's wrong with that?
But he doesn't play driving simulators. He drives a real truck. Have you forgot?
Yeah. I have a $600 racing wheel back at the storage. I had to put it back up because there's not enough space here in this apartment.
Yeah.
Shifter, clutch, and everything.
Cool. Well, we used to play the old Need for Speed, the DOS ones, like the old, or was it Windows 95? I don't know. They'd be really old, like really pixely, and that'd be kind of nice. But I thought that Test Drive Unlimited Part 1 was one of the best ones because it was a real one, and Fuel. Has anybody played Fuel? They're like open world basically. So you get this giant, huge area, which is like about 10 times what GTA 5 map is now. It's just ginormous with different biotopes. And over 200 different races. They're games I enjoyed the shit out of because you could just randomly pick some like races or levels or whatever, and you'd have like tons of different vehicles as well. So that was a great one. And then the different game modes in Test Drive Unlimited, where you'd have to bring a really expensive car from A to B, and you get like bonus if you don't damage it. And then you'd have to pick up like hitchhikers, and they'd criticize that you'd have a time limit to bring them, but they'd criticize you for bad driving. If you like took some corners or whatever, and they'd actually get out and you fail the mission. So it had some really cool kind of game mechanics in it. I don't know.
Well, I have to mention this, Raven. The funny thing is, I absolutely hate first-person shooters and I hate racing games. The only ones I actually like I said, Batman Arkham Knight's the only quote-unquote racing game I like, and that's just DLC and shit. That's not even part of the main game.
Okay.
And the only first-person shooter I like is Borderlands.
Borderlands is brilliant, I think. Don't
it's just
listen to
Borderlands was fucking hilarious. That's why I liked it.
You guys have
totally hilarious.
in our sidebar here if you want.
Especially Borderlands 2, and if you get the DLCs, Assault on Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep. It's fucking amazing DLC. It's so funny. It's so fun at social justice warriors and shit like that. Very funny.
Yeah, I have to actually get all those. I don't think I got. I think I just got like the Borderlands 1 and 2 bundle, and it didn't come with any DLC. So
get the DLC for Borderlands 2. It's really worth it. It's totally worth it.
Yeah, and for me being on the console side, I do have a game PC though. I got the handsome edition. I played all through the DLC, and it was all freaking hilarious and awesome.
Yeah, and also if you play those missions, you play them in Ultimate, or you play it with different characters, with different like main characters. The dialogue is different, so it kind of adds a little twist. Like Salvador, there's the one where you go. Yeah, that's the Tiny Tina, the assault. They ask Salvador. They say, all the monsters look like Salvador, like a Puerto Rican dwarf, basically. And said, and they say, isn't that like? Don't you think that's discrimination? And he said, it's awesome. You know, I think that's just hilarious. It's just they're really poking fun at this whole kind of politically correct, like, and then half of the characters in the game are gay, you know, and you get to kill midgets. What's not to love?
Yeah, that's true.
Can I just say this? My favorite character in Borderlands has got to be Torg. I mean, explosions and everything else.
Yeah, Torg is great.
Actually, let me hold up. Go ahead. Let me set something up.
I like the Tiny Tina or whatever the hell her name is as well.
Sweet
Yeah, but she's
baby
not playable.
Jesus titties cinnamon, that thing is a monster.
My first like beloved character was Salvador, you know, Gunzerker, two-handed shooting. Yeah. Great. But yeah, I think this is great. And I liked pre-sequel as well. You know, play pre-sequel and play as Claptrap. And you get all these updates, and you constantly kill yourself and kill the others. Is so hilarious because every one of your power-ups is basically like a deadly poison. You know, it's just like really bad.
It's basically a random. It's sort of like a randomized sort of amounts. It's just that you got to be very careful which one you choose, and people are gonna hate you.
Well, that's the thing. You got a 1 in 4 chance of getting. You don't know what you choose. It's always random. So basically no, yeah. And what I really like about like Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2, I like the weapons. Yeah, I'm trying to build up characters that have only orange weapons, right? And all orange weapons I found myself, not like swapped or anything, like cheated, you know. And in pre-sequel, I'm trying to get characters that are only glitched weapons. Do you know those? Yeah, but glitched weapons are basically weapons that have a quirk, and they have 4 different random modes that can happen when you reload, that reflected by different colors. But one of them is that your entire magazine is unloaded and you can't stop shooting. It goes. Then there's another one where you basically shoot a whole clip, you know, of 8. And then there's another one where your ammo is super powerful, you know. And as soon as you reload, the thing is gone again, you know. So it's really interesting because it's, you know, it can make a really like normal gun into something really awesome, you know. So that's, you know, I don't know. I could talk for hours about Borderlands, but I don't want to bore the shit out of you, you know. It's just what, I don't know.
Not boring.
I think the best part of Borderlands was all the fucked up characters you ran into.
Definitely.
That's true. Yeah, that's true as well. There's so many things.
Did you play the DLC, the Zombie Island of Dr. Ned?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious. You found that one guy that looked like fucking Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
The Zombie Island. I don't think I think that's one of the DLCs I avoid. Kinda. Let me see.
Oh, it's fucking glorious because you get to kill zombies and. Well, here's the thing. One of the side missions in that is totally worth it because you find the zombie of TK Baja.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course, TK Baja. Yeah. That's so cool.
You feed him. You feed TK. If you feed TK Baja enough brains, he throws up weapons.
Cool.
And he throws up weapons.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
That's great. That's great. No, I have to get that because I had the pirate one. What was it called? What's her name?
Oh,
there's
Scarlet?
a pirate DLC.
Was the character named Scarlet in it?
Yeah, Scarlet. Yeah, exactly. Pirate Scarlet. So that was decent, you know. I had a couple of really funny characters
Pirate
as well.
Scarlet. What was that in Borderlands 2 or what?
Yeah,
that's 2. Yeah. It's
I was about to say, I don't remember that one from the first game.
No, it's Borderlands 2. I'm not such a great fan of Borderlands 1. There was too much micromanagement for my idea. It wasn't quite balanced, yeah. But like Borderlands 2, you don't really have to think. You know, you just look at the gun, you look at its color code and its value, and then you know that one's for the shredder. Well, number 3 is shredder, but you know that one's for selling, and you just keep the most expensive ones to make money. You know, and then you lose it again when you die. It's great. That's how you get the 850 hours. That looks good.
The worst part of the Zombie Island of Dr. Ned is it's just Dr. Zed with a big fake mustache on his surgical mask.
That was awesome.
Nice one. I have to get that. I got very positive. I don't know why I didn't get that. Fuck me. Okay. See, I learned something new. Borderlands Zombie
Well, when
Island.
I first got Borderlands, I got all the DLC for it. So, you know, the Secret Army of General Knox and fucking Mad Moxie's Underdome Right.
Yeah, I have that. See, I got like some gold pack or something, you know, which was decent, you know. Had a decent amount of stuff in it. And then I thought, oh, will I spend another extra $3 or $4 for this and that, you know? And I thought, nah.
I will say that I'm trying to remember what the name of that DLC was. It was the one where you had to fight Claptrap.
What?
You fight Claptrap in pre-sequel.
No. I'm talking about the DLC for Borderlands 1. It was where they beamed some orders into his head and he went crazy and.
Oh, okay.
Right at the beginning, you see what's her name? Tannis. What's her name?
Tannis, yeah. But
I about fucking died laughing when they introduced her and they did that little stop screen like they do with all the characters, and you see a screw and a baseball, and that's always been the universal joke of her being a screwball.
Definitely.
Okay.
And she's standing there pacing around saying shit from the original 1960s Batman. I just fucking died.
Looks like I have to play part 1 again. I don't think, you know, I wasn't a completionist playing part 1. Part 2, I basically always, for each character I build up, I play the full game and all the side quests. And all the DLC. That's how you clock up the hours.
Well, some of the most fun shit in the first game was the DLC because they just threw so much stupid shit in those. It was funny as hell. You know, in the main game, you got to build like the little dune buggy you run around in. In the Secret Army of General Knox, you get to build yourself a fucking APC. That was what I was quoting earlier, because when you're hunting for the parts to build like the bigger vehicles in the Secret Army of General Knox, you're hearing Scooter telling you what stuff you need, and when you find the engine, that's when he yells out that sweet Jesus titty cinnamon, that thing is a monster.
I think I remember that actually. Yeah, Scooter's great. I love him.
Hey, did you just jump my runner over piss wash? God damn it, let me know next time. That was awesome.
Do you remember in Borderlands 2 where he was trying to write the poetry, the poem?
I haven't played the second
Dead Soldier.
one yet.
You have to play it, man. It's so good. It's so good.
I think I played that part. Oh my God.
I was so sad when nobody showed up for Claptrap's party.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Everybody says no. It's one of those annoying missions that I never play because it's just literally running around and talking to characters, and you lose so much time. You know, it's one of those side missions I avoid.
Sometimes I would say.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was always like, well, at least I'm coming to his party.
Yeah. Well, you get to blow the thing because he has no lungs. Okay, any other games, or are we done?
Indie games.
I think we've already raped your wallet enough, haven't we?
Yeah.
Anybody wants?
I'm not asking just for myself. There might be, there might actually people still viewing the stream. You know, Like
The
have
thing
nothing
is,
to
for
do.
some reason, I can't see the chat. It says unable to connect to chat.
Yeah, that's my
we've all been
problem
having
too.
that
So
problem.
I'm sorry for everyone who is actually in the chat. We can't keep track of the chat. The chat keeps fucking up on us.
No, blame Google for
we
this.
keep
Thank you,
refreshing.
Google.
I haven't even looked at the chat.
Yeah, I've tried, but it continuously.
Yeah,
There is none.
Google seems lately to be the ultimate in fuck up technology. So
Yeah.
No, the complication of technology, I would say.
But then, in all fairness, there is a good reason for that because they've got a 2.7 billion fine hanging over their head in Europe.
Really?
Oh shit! Yeah.
For what?
For monopolizing and false advertising and blocking search results for competition.
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh,
Search
okay,
results.
okay. I see what you mean there.
Here we
Okay.
go.
well,
I can
goddamn!
bring the...
After doing all that, Mod Wayne, did they rape the horses and ride off on the women?
Well, something like that. But in all fairness, the lawsuit does make sense because Google did hide search results if it wasn't what Google wanted you to find. And this is pretty much the whole contest. And it looks like Google is going to lose this one.
It's weird.
And in
The
all
chat is
fairness,
offline.
I don't mind. Yeah, no, the chat isn't offline because every time when I renew it, I sometimes see something. But most of the time, it just crashes and I don't see anything. I can't scroll up or down in it either.
Okay,
Quite annoying.
let's see. Yeah, well, my chat messages came through 11:54, so that's fine. But yeah, it's weird.
11:54. That's like an hour ago.
No.
Yeah, this is weird.
No, it isn't. No, your clock's an hour slow. That's the problem.
Oh.
I'm in Ireland.
Well, guys, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to go because I gotta finish delivering this damn load.
Yeah, I think if we've done all the talking about the video games we wanted to talk about, I think we're done.
Yeah.
I mean, we can hang out a bit
definitely.
longer, but knowing me, I'm pretty fucked up and tired, so I don't mind calling it quits.
Yeah, I guess we could call it quits.
Yeah, you put my Steam in the side chat as well.
Yeah.
Say, guys, just one question. Does any of you guys know what the appeal with tower defense games is?
Oh, they're fun.
The very simplistic, just defend the tower and that's it.
Yeah, sounds like stress.
Oh no, they're fun.
I think it's just strategy. The idea of thinking or just be like, I don't know, out thinking.
Alexander, didn't you play it with?
Actually,
well, my daughters play the shit out of LOL, you know, and they were Minecraft heads before that, but now it's all LOL.
Oh, League of Legends. Yeah, well, League of Legends is fun. I like Dota better though. It's basically the same game, but
I usually don't really like the mobile games, to be honest.
me neither. I agree. Even though
I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
All right, take care,
Sleep well, mate.
Later, folks.
Oh, there. Here we go.
But I only like it when I play it at a LAN party or something, and you can shit on each other in real life.
Hey, I want to go there one time at LAN party, but I just can't. This time.
We have another one planned on the 22nd of June, I believe, for the people that live in my building.
In your what?
I'm at hoe zeg je dat? Beschermd wonen.
Oh, right.
And we have a LAN party every once in a while.
Oh, cool.
How do I stop presenting? For fuck's sake.
You don't. I stopped presenting.
Well, yeah, stop presenting me because I've stopped. No, I don't know. Well, I should be able to stop my screen share though.
Yeah, you should.
I don't know how. I can only select one. I can't.
Oh wow! Look at that. You did it.
No, you did it. But thanks.
Yeah, I know, I'm nasty. Anyway, guys, anyone wants to say anything to finish this one off?
Yeah, visit my channel or subscribe to my channel because I have a lazy green thing coming up.
A lazy? Oh, okay.
No, not a lazy. A lazy.
A lazy green song.
Oh, okay.
And it's awesome.
Well, you work a lot with what's the name of the girl now? I forgot her name now.
Lana Licious.
I think she has a really beautiful voice.
She has. She's really cool. She just sent me some stickers. She was on the ICMI in the Gold Coast, and she sent me some knickknacks from Australia, which was nice.
Cool.
She's cool. And she always comes up with these like goofy ideas, with these like cheesy songs from the 80s and 90s. And I said, okay, yeah, we gotta do this because we just have to. It's just so much fun with her.
That's nice that you have someone that can bring up not only sing but also come with ideas.
Oh yeah, I mean my singers are all Felfop as well. I mean the lazy thing, that was his idea, and without a lyrics writer, I'd only be the half the musician. You know, it's so much more fun with like funny ideas.
Indeed,
and then they also make most of the videos. You know, I only do the music production. Still, this song I've already like put 30 hours work in. You know, because it's gonna be big. It's gonna be great.
I'm looking forward to it. Well, it sounded, the little bit you did share with us, it sounds great.
Cool.
I'm not going to say anything more. I'm not going to.
Well, thanks for having us. That was all I wanted to say anyway.
Can I just say? Oh, okay. Can I just complain about... the thing is, I just have a complaint, is for people who want to get into PC gaming, this is the wrong time to do so. Because anybody know why?
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 GPU prices have rocketed up sky high because of a new mining craze. I was thinking about... What?
Oh, GPUs, is it?
Yeah, GPUs. It's just... look at any other tech site when you're trying to buy your GPU from... Where I'm from is mostly Newegg. All of them are just sold out. Mostly every one of them. And since everyone's just been buying stacks and stacks of them, it's called crypto mining. Check it out. People just buy a bunch of GPUs and they just let it running for hours on end.
Oh, you mean like creating crypto money by using GPUs? Is it? I thought that wasn't done anymore.
Oh no, it's gone back up. I think it's because of a new craze.
This is basically one of the ideas why that's basically one of the mechanisms why I'm staying away from Bitcoin, because I can't trust a currency that can be just generated out of nothing. Or if there's a limited number of Bitcoins, then you're basically having some scrounger with a fast PC creating inflation on your behalf.
I
don't know.
It's just so unstable. I wouldn't never ever do that ever.
Yeah.
It's how unstable. Not to mention, I would imagine. I think Bitcoin is probably worse than trying to open a business somewhere.
I haven't really looked into the whole Bitcoin thing.
Yeah, it's not really Bitcoin. I think it's called an Ethereum. Let me research it up. There's supposed to be a new one. I can't remember. I think it's Ethereum. I think, Ethereum or something like that. Ethereum, I think that's the new craze. I think that's the reason why GPU prices have gone up.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not following it, nor do I really care, to be honest.
If you have a YouTube channel, make a video on it. If you have a YouTube channel, Octane, make a video on it.
No, it might not be a bad idea.
No worries. I mean, sure, that's fine, but everyone else talked about it, and the big tech channels already covered it, so to be honest, no. I am thinking about posting one video, though. It's I'm not going to say what it is. It's sort of a surprise.
Okay, I better subscribe to you then.
It's going to take a while. The thing is, it's sort of a confidence thing, more like it.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm not sure when I will get it done, but we'll see.
Once I started streaming with these guys, I was like, fuck, now I have to make videos.
Well, I would tell you guys that I couldn't really make videos since I'm in college, and to be honest, I'd just like to keep this as a hobby.
Yeah.
All right.
That's cool, too.
Well, in that case, I don't think anyone else has anything to say. I mean,
up to all of us.
You want to say something?
No, it was a nice stream for me. I like sometimes listen about the games and don't play as much anymore. So thank you guys.
Thank you as well.
Well, in that case, 3-1. I don't know, but I think that's it. Thank you all for coming. I'm sorry, chat people, because I like to pay attention to what goes on in the chat, but the chat was totally fucked up, so I couldn't follow you. I know there were people. I'm not sure if you're still there. If you're gone, I can't blame you. And with that, we are going to go to bye-bye.
Hey,
Bye.